to be truly independent is a real challenge in today's media environment with streaming, with a lot of production values at the network level. Certainly, they didn't make any apologies for being in that center right space, but they really focused on local news. They focused on high school sports. The pigskin prep program that they had was really good, and they really did showcase some interesting news personalities over their time. They were embroiled in a very high-profile pay equity lawsuit with their anchor Sandra Maas that they lost. So they go to somebody like Nexstar, who is a very large media company. They're a $5 billion company. They own over 200 stations in 116 markets. Nexstar also owns Fox 5. So the question is, there is definitely going to be some consolidation between the two operations, especially in the backroom, finance, accounting. Although in the short term, KUSI will be allowed to, or will continue to produce a lot of local news programming. And so that's a positive for them. But over time, the reality is going to be, how does Nexstar look to target a demographic in San Diego? One of the positives that KUSI and Nexstar kind of balancing, bringing in younger viewers but keeping that older demographic, is that the demographics of San Diego are actually aging. That by 2030, almost 50% of San Diegans are going to be 50 years old or older. So depending on how KUSI continues to evolve their news programming is going to be really dependent on how long they're going to stay KUSI in the future. But certainly between now and when the deal closes later in the year, and in the first year the Nexstar is going to run KUSI, it's going to be business as usual for the most part, and that's good news for local news and information.